Hey, I'm Max from Sparktopus. In business, some tasks feel just like running on a treadmill. You're putting in the work, you're busy, but you're not actually moving forward. Today, we're going to talk about how AI automation can shut down those time wasters for good, so you can focus on what really matters, growing your business. Okay, let's get real for a second. As an entrepreneur, what's your most valuable asset? It's your time, no question. So why are so many of us still getting totally bogged down by these repetitive manual tasks? Every single minute you spend on that stuff is a direct drain on your resources, and it's putting a hard ceiling on your growth potential. And here's the deal. Sticking with those old school manual processes isn't just a little inefficient, it's actively costing you money and opportunity every single day. It's time to make a change. Now, this is a perspective you've got to hear. Automation isn't just a nice to have to make your life easier. Nope, it's become a competitive necessity. For every hour you spend manually copying and pasting data, your competition is out there automating, closing deals, and innovating. The stakes are just really high. So the big question is, where do you even start? Well, we're about to break down 5 super high-impact areas where you can plug in AI automation and see immediate, significant gains. Let's dive in. Okay, so here's the roadmap. We're going to focus on 5 key battlegrounds. That's customer support, lead qualification, marketing, reporting, and scheduling. Nailing these is going to give you back dozens of hours every single week. First up, let's talk customer support. Get this. A staggering 80% of common customer questions can be handled instantly by an AI. Just think about that for a second. What could your team really achieve if they weren't answering, "What are your hours?" or "How do I reset my password?" all day long? This right here is the fundamental shift. The old manual way, it just leads to burnout and slow response times. The new automated way, though, it turns your support team into expert problem solvers who can focus on those complex, high-level issues that actually build real customer loyalty. All right, number 2, let's fix that sales pipeline with lead qualification. Without it, your sales team is basically flying blind, wasting so much precious time on leads that are just never going to convert. Automation acts like a perfect filter, making sure they only spend their time talking to hot prospects who are actually ready to buy. The result? Higher morale and a way higher conversion rate. It's a win-win. And that same idea applies perfectly to marketing. The manual approach is just slow and totally impossible to scale. But automation? It's like having a marketing genius on your team working 24/7, scheduling posts, personalizing emails, and optimizing your campaigns on the fly to get you the absolute best return on your investment. Then we've got the notorious productivity killer, data entry. Seriously, you have to stop making big decisions based on last week's old news. Automation gives you real-time dashboards, letting you spot trends and make smart, data-driven decisions right now, instantly, not days later when it might be too late. And finally, let's talk about the universal headache, appointment scheduling. Come on, we've all been trapped in that endless email chain, right? Are you free Tuesday? No. How about Wednesday? Ugh. Automation just handles all of it. The booking, the reminders to cut down on no-shows, even the rescheduling. It saves everyone from that massive administrative drain. Okay, so now you know what you can automate, which is great, but that leads to the next logical question, doesn't it? Which is how? Well, that's where you can let experts step in so you can stay focused on the big picture. Look, you are the expert on your business. You're the one with the vision. Your time is way more valuable when you're spending it on strategy, on innovation, on customer relationships, not wrestling with software integrations or trying to set up complex workflows. And that's exactly our focus at Sparktopus. We help you find the specific automation opportunities that are going to deliver the biggest and fastest payoff for your business. We handle all the technical stuff so you can just focus on growth without getting bogged down by the setup. So if you're ready to stop leaking all that time and you want to start scaling your business in a smarter way, the next step is really, really simple. Ready to put all this into action? Just check out the link in the description to book a call with us at Sparktopus, and we can start building out your custom automation solution. So let's just quickly recap the main value here. You're going to save dozens of hours every week, you're going to increase your conversions and your revenue, and you're going to finally scale your business smarter, not harder. The real question isn't if you should automate, it's how much potential are you leaving on the table every single day that you wait. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.